Welcome back to our Camp Cretaceous challenge. We just got our new set of fossils in here. So the processing of fossils takes as long as the baryonyx dig site itself takes, which is actually inconvenient because we're like backlogged on fossils. Buried treasure, 640k. Money just keeps pouring in, Economy in this sandbox version of challenge mode. It's not even challenge mode. It's not. Without the tax, it's not challenge mode. It's just free play, baby, sandbox, unfortunately. Arana will be finished now. Then we'll just get started on the baryonyx. We got a variety of amber. We'll just grab a couple of these and toss them in there and go. Altruistic salaries, generally the guy to do this with. So we'll send you out. Let's do a research mission. We don't need to go out and do any other expeditions right away. Kentro. We can unlock Kentro. We're not doing a dig if we don't. Let's unlock Kentro right here. Cheaper research. We need 4 genetics. We'll just grab you. Marginally worth it to use cheaper research there rather than just send 1. Actually, you know what? With as much money as we have, I think it's probably better if we actually did just pay the extra money. We're not... It's like... The enemy of our run is basically just time. Just in the sense that, like, we want to see all the new dinos ASAP, basically. And not money. Money is easy and free here for us. And how are these new shops doing? They're doing good. These ones are actually capacity. And so are these. Wow, we were really far behind on shops then, actually. I mean, part of it was the Carnotaurs showing up, of course. Yeah, we're still not great. Amazingly, the drinks are. Which is strange. We're gonna let this slide still. Because I want to get the baryonyxes in, and then we'll get the other park infrastructure built around them over here. Another set of shops, because this is probably where all the problems are, right? Well, let's make sure of that. Let's not assume. Okay, so this is bad, but this is bad because these shops are overwhelmed. Probably this will be okay once we put in more shops over here. Same with this section. Everything's good down here. Yeah, it better be because they have way more shops than they have any proper right to have. Okay. There's probably a good consideration for switching these over to small amenities. I imagine the run cost has to be better. For now, we'll leave them alone. Like, money's not an issue. We'll probably just leave them alone in general. Upkeep cost is really not a concern here. Alright, Arano in 20 seconds. I don't think there's any reason to cut. Well, we're also going to have the month end, so there's no reason to cut.
Another objective just landed.
Sell with high appeal? Don't think so. Increase appeal in 10 minutes? It's plausible. We can try and rush out Arano and Barry, maybe. We'll take it. Even if it takes too long, we don't get the bonus, it's still the best contract there. Once again, they minimize, and it pisses me off. Right, Arano done. So, Oranosaurus, modify. Rano 2015, size small. Yeah, that's the thing they do too for these alternate, these like full remodels. They actually tell you about them. So the Rano is actually rather much, a good bit smaller than the base game Rano, which is interesting. Long lived. Let's offset then, I guess, thirsty with quenched. We could actually push quenched. It might be relevant. Because it actually affects the environment, the environmental needs. Which makes me much more interested in that genetic trait in general. Let's double check to make sure we got the right genome. Yeah, Arano 2015. 6, and a 1, and a 3. There we go. Get some Aranos going as quick as possible. 1 minute. I don't think I'm going to do any research right now. We do need to get berry fossils going, of course, though. That is a Polacampus. You are not a baryonyx. Neither are you, and neither are you. Okay, so 3, 3, 2, 2, and a 2. That actually is everything we could fit, and it does not finish the baryonyx off. Which means we do want to go do an expedition. If we can do it with 6, I guess, that'll be the plan. So you extract. Yeah, we can do it. That is the only other buried dig site, right? Yeah. It should be the only other buried dig site, but there was at some point in time evidence of baryonyx in the mainland of Europe, but that's since been separated off into some other sort of like Iberian Peninsula Spinosaurid. So baryonyx is back to being like a British Isles only thing, I think. I'm not a Spinosauridae scientist. I'm not any kind of dinosaur scientist. I'm an astronomer. And yet, I spent all day thinking about dinosaurs. Weird how that works, huh? Well, things look good and stable here. Except for the fact that our vehicle is always under attack. Orano! 4. Do we have any information about... Okay, batch size is 4. Weak and skittish, weak. I don't care about the negatives. These are fine. We got a tolerant one, which is really nice, actually. But it's skittish, so it's not going to be the alpha. I'm pretty sure that's how tolerant works, right? For tolerant to apply to the pack, the alpha has to be tolerant. Whereas clearly we're going to have, like, probably that one be alpha. Yeah, this is the high dominance one. But that's fine. We'll take all of them. We need 7 welfare. Which means we can't actually hatch those at all. So we're going to put points into somebody. The expedition person's busy. We have 2 points. Okay, so the expedition has to finish first. We could push your welfare, maybe? Although she's the research person, so it might be good to leave some spare points on her. Okay, well, let's think about this. Motivated guy's not a bad candidate. Although he's got a low skill cap, which makes it kind of eh. Genetic specialist cap is 5. Your cap is 4. Your cap is 3. Nah, I think we do push it on the research person. She pulls double duty, researching and synthing. 9 is a really good skill cap to invest in. Okay, so we definitely got to wait for the expedition to finish. So that's going to be 2 minutes. We can go ahead and knock out the Polacanthus here really quick, just to get these out of the inventory. It's 71% genome. We'll never use it. But Cheaper Synthesis guy just got back from resting. He's not going to be used on the other thing anyway. So we'll go ahead and get these out of the inventory. I'll just let them process here. The Dix team is back in 10 seconds. Less than, because we're on fast mode. And that should give us what we need to do the Oranos. So, if we go to the scientist now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 available. The genetics person gets trained up to at least a 4, 4, 5, 6, and a 7. Yeah. We'll grab positive influence here, I think, and use him. So, 4 and a 2 and positive influence. Begin. Get those done ASAP. That's going to be a little while, though. Okay. And did we do the Kentro research? I forget. Yeah, we knocked out Kentro. So, if we want to go dig up Kentro, assuming the baryonyx is done now. It is, because the dig site's gone. We should check the fossil tab, actually. Oh yeah, Polacanthus will actually be complete here probably, too. Which doesn't really matter, but whatever. So Kentrosaurus is just 4, which is nice and easy. Yeah, okay, motivated guy can go do Kentro for us right now by himself. That's perfect. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, we'll be back in a minute to check fossils. We have a storm inbound. I heard the lightning coming. Fossils are done though, so let's go ahead and get some of these done. Let's clear out what we can, basically. If we pull you back and pull you back, we can just clear these ones instead, and then these can be used to fill in gaps we have in other times. Yeah, it looks like Polacanthus is going to be done. We're never going to put it in the park because it's not in Camp Cretaceous. You can go do this. Dig is still coming. Aranos are still coming. We're not going to drop the Aranos in during the storm, so I'm pretty sure we're going to end up losing out on the contract bonus because of this storm. But that's fine. We're not too worried about it. That would be the opposite of not worried. The ranger team here, I sent back to repair. Are you guys leaving? Or are you gonna sit here and repair? Because I really need you to sit there and repair. Let's wait till the storm warning pops. We'll stall out for money as long as we can. Even though it doesn't matter, it's not the worst idea to like practice, right? For like the real challenge modes. Hopefully next update they add, or between updates even they add tax, because honestly it really disappoints me that there's no income tax. It's so disappointing. Let's go ahead and get these repairing. Keeps this guy over here too, which is good. Oh, that gate's damaged. Holy shit. How long has that gate been damaged? Okay, there's the storm warning. Shelter open. Jeep is repairing. Jeep is still... Where are you going, buddy? What are you doing? Just stop. Repair. Chill out. Structure damaged. That is a gate that broke. That is an immediate oh fuck moment. That's the Dilo gate. Buddy, go. Now. Go. In fact, no, we'll let you do this. I don't trust myself to not slide into shit. Alright, the Dilos have found the gate. Capture team, immediately report for duty. Okay, we might be fine. Should be good. Okay. Capture team. Forget about it. I felt better taking the sedating them there because it's just the safer option ultimately. Returning to response facility 2, you can go back and repair. Stay over in that section of the park. Ranger team 1. Let's get power back on over here. We have 6 shelters in this park already. It's kind of sprawling, huh? Well, that's part of what happens when you do it with this building set, is it ends up being sprawling because you don't have monorails. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and repair this one too, and then let's go ahead and get those shelters back open. Okay, the Aranos are ready. I'm going to pop 2. They want ground, fruit, and forest. What I'm going to do with the Aranos is we're going to go ahead and put them over in the what will be the Brocky pen eventually. And then we'll evaluate them here as to if we think we can sneak them into, like, for instance, the Gallimimus exhibit. Did we ever get viewing towers? We did. So we need these. I want one here. And the other one we'll put down this way a little bit more. just to make sure that it catches as much of that, just the northern shore, well, not northern, the far shore of that lake we're looking at there, as much of it as possible. Because if we put it over here, it catches slightly different bits of the shoreline. So I'm just trying to like have the two circles extend as far as possible, basically. It's interesting building without tours, to be honest. It's really cool that actually the DFW building set leads to a different park build experience. Because if you do a Jurassic Park era build, I assume it's strictly tours still, in Sandbox even. And then you do World, you get tours and galleries. And then you do DFW, you only get galleries. That is actually really cool. I like when they mix it up. I liked in the first game that when you had Return to Jurassic Park and you got the Jurassic set. Oh wow, look at how weird the stripes looked there for a second, like they were fading out. But anyway, what was I saying? I liked how in Return to Jurassic Park, the DLC in the first game, you get that Jurassic Park building set, and it actually makes the game play differently. I really like that aspect of it. Oh, we got one more sedated Dilo here. We got you moved. I always thought that was really nice.
Assets in the air. Asset transportation in progress.
We can go ahead and get started on the berry enclosure too. Oh, the dig is back. No, it's not. Dig is still going on. I'm dumb. Oh, returning expedition wait on space. No, it is back. It's just they came back so quick that they are stuck here waiting. Okay, research. We can do a research task while this all happens, I think. Locked behind 3 dinos with a strong trait. Awkward. Have a dino with at least 3 fights won. Okay, so we've got some work to do. If we want mono, we can work on that. You're resting. Oh, we have everybody we need for Mono Wolfu. We just need them all available at the same time. Oh, to get an Indoraptor, you have to release an Indominus Rex? Sweet Jesus. Okay. Okay, we need the strong trait. Which is Tooth and Claw. Have 2 dinos with lost fights. Or have a dino with 2 lost fights. That's awkward. Oh, we got temperate skins available. Champlain and Limpopo. Paparana, Pelophylax. I mean, we could just do these to have them. So we put like a point of genetics in you, maybe? What else is there? Cost upgrades, faster, cheaper, control center, efficiency and motivation. Staff center cost, specialist facility. What the heck does staff center specialist facility do? We should check this out. This is new stuff. Extra scientist upgrades, cheaper treatment, faster treatment. Oh, that might be worth doing because we don't have any upgrades on that right now. That's not bad. Disease hasn't been like an issue or anything, but let's do that. That's perfect. Good stuff.
Asset transportation underway.
50 seconds. Can those Oranos sneak in here and give us 4% appeal? I wonder. Okay, Baryonyx. Finished. Sell. Ketro is finished. And we get 1 Polacanthus cleared out of here. Perfect. That's for you. Okay, so we can get Kentra and Barry both, like, right away, basically. First Orano's on the way over.
Transit has commenced. Asset delivered.
I think we'll keep this park appeal on for now, maybe. So there is the Camp Cretaceous Orano.
Has been collected.
This one's more my speed. The Orana.
Solid little dino. Ground fruits. So we get the... Oh, that's just forest. This one. Probably need a little bit more here before all said and
Saurus
done.
is named after the Arabic word for courage, which is kind of my thing.
Is
This
it
dinosaur
cabbage?
is easy to care for and really only wants a comfortable place to eat and rest, and to be left alone. Sound like anyone you know?
Alright, they're coming along nicely. These guys are, how much appeal? 92.
Transportation complete.
I think I like this Orano better than the base game one, maybe. I like the blue, little bit of blue on the head. I like the color, the stripes on the crest, or the sail, whatever. I have no strong opinion on the thin sail versus the thick sail argument that people have. I think just the colorization on it's nice. I usually also prefer, you know, canonical patterns if given a choice. Okay, 41. We might hit the 42 appeal. We're really close. Let's look at the baryonyxes. Chaos, Grim, and Limbo. We'll start just with Chaos. We definitely want to get rid of that. Push that up. Get those small spaces. It's an interesting discussion to go humble versus quenched. I think we'll just do humble. %50 chance. Eight genetics. Cheaper synth with genetic specialist. We can't do another one at the same time, but that's fine. Next is Grim. Get that queued up. Oh, look at them! They're OCCs. They're Oranosaurus Camp Cretaceouses, not Oranos. They have an independent designation. That's kind of incredible. Oh, and also, what do these cohab with? That's what I want to check. Okay, so they like sauropods, ankies, and stegos and have no dislike. We could probably keep them in here. So the original plan was to put paras, but I was figuring it would never work. So I think we want to get as close as we can to the gyrosphere setup with, like, I guess we'll have stego or cyno with... Or, I mean, stego or anki with Sinoceratops and Brachiosaurus and Oranosaurus. That'll be one cohab on the Orano. That should work out pretty well. Yeah, so the non-hadrosaurid ornithopods, like Oranosaurus and Iguanodon, do have different cohabs. I think all the hadros have the same thing where they only like sauropods. Like, but that may not be true. I don't know what Mutabura is like. Being not an iguanodontid like Iguanodon or Rano, right? But just like a basal ornithopod outside of Hadrosauria too. Something like that, I think. I don't know. Let's get ourselves one egg. I'm not going to go for any aggressive, I don't think. Although aggressive humble. Kind of good, huh? Which baryonyx was like the leader? There really wasn't one, was there? Was there one that acted more like an alpha? Let me read a little bit about the berry trio. I'm just curious if there's any idea on one being like the leader. I mean, Grimm's the one that dies, spoilers. I should pause while I read. Why am I live right now on this recording? I think going for chaos as the alpha is fine. I think we'll do the one with humble. We need the genetic specialist for other stuff. So I guess these two. And then let's do another batch. This is Grim. We could... Yeah, I guess we'll just keep the humble on there. It's like, whatever. It's fine. If something weird happens and they kill each other and we need to breed new ones, we'll have a different one be the alpha and we'll still have humble. So that's pretty good. Alright, so we've got that going. This leaves us with just you, and I don't think there's anything we can do with just you. 41% appeal still, unfortunately. No point in extracting that. We're going to hold on to this contract. If we release a baryonyx, it'll be done, so... We could even just release the first baryonyx slightly early. And it wouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and get the environment here sorted out. So we're going to go ahead and flatten this all down to the main facility level there. Like this. Including getting rid of this hill here, I think. That's extraneous. Oh, stuff just finished. Let's pause. I'm not sure which things just finished, to be honest. I wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, so this will be our baryonyx exhibit. A little bit of a watering hole vibe is what I want to go with. I'm going to go ahead and lower this a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and grab the water and put it in a lower level like this. Kind of like that, I think. Now, what do we do if the baryonyx exhibit isn't big enough? I think it has to expand south towards the Ceratosaurus. I think that's the only realistic option we'll have. So I think we put a viewing gallery on this one. In here. Like this. Oh, but this is a wider exhibit. No, it has to go in there. There's no argument. Unless we could put in a tower, too. Oh, yeah, we could just put in a tower. Okay, so we put in a tower here. And then we cover it with a viewing gallery on this side. And then if we expand, we expand this way anyway. And then it's fine. So that has to go up there to continue into the next section of the park anyway. And then these just go ahead and connect like that. Perfect. And is that powered? Oh, it'll be powered from the fence. It doesn't matter. Well, we can't hatch... Oh, that's what finish here is you. Yeah, we can't hatch you yet, but we can look at you. Humble, long-lived. Absolutely what we want. So we'll have to wait till the other one is done. And we use the same scientist for that anyway. So we can go out and do a dig. Copy. We got a lot of dinosaurs to put out already. Maybe we should start working on more on the research. Because we do need to get all the way to Sino and Anki that are buried way back here. I mean, Anki's just 3.5 stars, but Sino is buried behind this whole ceratopsid line. Let's do that. Let's get this knocked out so we know if we're going to run into any little hiccups. Oh, also, we can actually run multiple research projects. Although this one's too expensive. Sure. It's fine. We need scientists doing something right now. They might as well do that. We might want another staff center. I think I'm going to go ahead and toss another staff center. That way we don't need to build it later and wait for it. Even though we don't really... I don't have any plans to hire a scientist right now. I just want to be able to do it at a moment's notice if I do decide I want to do it. I'm thinking right here. Oh, and we did medical upgrades. Right? Faster treatment, 50% or cheaper. Faster, 1,000% faster. That's way better. All right, let's get this going. Oh shit, you need to be rested. Let's release the other baryonyx. We could sedate it if it's going to be too cranky with us. While we wait for the other one to get made. It also means we could start making the third one right away. The original plan was, of course, to release just two. Oh, we're going to need the fish feeder too. Yeah, let's get this one out and just sedate it until everything's ready. Can we do fish feeders, or do we have to get it out first? $500K with fucking welfare of 9? Are you shitting me?
I don't care about the credit. I care about the results. I'm glad you feel the same way.
9 on 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7, basically. So if we put a point into one of the... Well, we put a point into you to 5. 6, 7, 8, 8, and 9. I mean, maybe we put points into you. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8, and then any other one. Yeah, that'll work. Let's wait. Let's get the fish feeder done first before we send this baryonyx and do any genetic stuff. We'll look at the skins on the baryonyxes, all of them later together, but there's a quick preview of this skin. I mean, Chaos basically just looks more or less like the baryonyx, the regular one. It's a little different, but very subtle. It's very Fallen Kingdom-y. Let's get its environment set up. So we can't do the fish feeder. As far as rocks go, I actually might paint this exhibit with some rock. What's the difference? Curious. We can just do a rocky area here in the front. Does this doing it in the water make a difference? It looks like it doesn't. Just aesthetic choice then. Yeah. Alright, well, there you go. Let's get you sedated. Until we get you... Oh, do you need friends? You don't need friends. Okay, so we just sedate it until we get the feeder in. That's fine.
Okay, this is amazing. A baryonyx. These animals have very large claws on their first digit. This dinosaur also likes water, so take a moment to consider its needs.
We get a contract too. Number, new research, sell dinos that appeal. New research could be a trap. Let's do popular. Now that's completely disappeared on us.
Finding out a suitable habitat for it. The baryonyx was originally thought to be a scavenger, but now
it might have insta completed with the
sure.
baryonyx coming in, maybe.
I'm counting on you to handle this next objective.
Maybe that's what happened. Fish feeder, ASAP, cheaper. With you and anybody. Positive influence, could have done ASAP that way. That seems good.
Don't let me down.
Contract, are you done?
The more we share our animals with the world, the more accepted
What are we doing? What are we doing? Is this mission done?
The more our work enters the main.
Shut up! Tell me if my contract's done. God.
On your recent success with that objective.
I don't care, Dua. They should like really skip some of those audio cues if they get backlogged like that, because it's rather obnoxious. Well, I think we will... Well, actually, hold on. I think we'll end this episode here. We'll get the baryonyxes finished up next time. But we should get these scientists busy doing something. So right now we got research going. We got 7 available here for logistics. We could do a dig. We could also probably do some genetic modification research. 1 in 4. So any combo. How much is copy to dig up? 5 and a 5. We could put a point of logistics in you. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, so we go out here, we do a copy dig with a single person. Then we go to research and we do a pattern. With you and you. Or we go like this. And we go like this. And we go like this. Bam! Triple research projects. Never done that before. All right. Yeah, okay. So that'll be it for this episode then. Until next time.